Tommy Robinson challenges BBC and Starmer over alleged media bias. What's really going on? You're not going to believe what just happened. While most people were still focused on party manifestos, tax promises, and immigration speeches, something quietly sparked online that could shake the political media balance in Britain. Tommy Robinson, a name you either support or strongly oppose, just launched a bold new accusation, and this time, he's setting his sights on two of the biggest forces in the country, Keir Starmer and the BBC. He's not mincing words either. In a heated video that's now gone viral, Robinson claims that the Labour leader and Britain's national broadcaster are at the very least closely aligned in ways the public hasn't fully grasped yet. His argument that there's been a pattern of selective coverage, public silencing, and carefully timed narratives, all allegedly benefiting Starmer's image while shutting out voices like Robinson's. Now let's be clear, Robinson didn't present leaked documents or formal evidence. But what he did do was point to a timeline of media behavior that's raising eyebrows, even among neutral observers. So, what exactly did he say? And more importantly, why is this story spreading so fast across the political spectrum? Let's break it down. In his latest public statement delivered through an impromptu live stream from outside BBC Broadcasting House, Robinson alleged that the broadcaster is no longer neutral, especially when it comes to covering voices that challenge the political status quo. He specifically referenced coverage or lack thereof surrounding protests, immigration policies, and Labour's stance on urban crime. Robinson pointed out moments where Keir Starmer appeared under pressure, only to be followed by a shift in the media narrative. He implied that the timing of certain headlines, or the absence of others, isn't coincidental but coordinated. Now, let's be fair here, the BBC has always claimed impartiality. That's in its charter. It's regulated to avoid party bias. And it's been criticized by both left and right for its coverage over the years. But Robinson argues that the pattern of omission is as powerful as direct bias. He said, quote, "When they don't want you to hear something, they just don't report it. That's how they keep control. That's how they make Starmer look clean." That statement has been echoed across Telegram groups, X, formerly Twitter, and even some neutral forums, not because everyone agrees, but because many are starting to question the silence. And here's where it gets interesting. Even people who don't normally back Robinson are beginning to ask, why does the BBC ignore some of these stories? One viral comment read, "I'm no fan of Tommy, but he's not wrong. The BBC chooses what we focus on, and that's powerful." Another said, "Why hasn't the BBC aired the full footage from the recent Tower Hamlets protest? Why are we only seeing 30-second clips out of context?" It's not just Robinson's followers sharing these concerns. A few independent journalists, including former BBC contributors, have weighed in, too. One anonymous ex-producer told a political podcast, "There are definitely moments when editorial decisions are shaped more by fear of public backlash than by journalistic curiosity." That doesn't prove Robinson's claims, but it does suggest something deeper is bubbling beneath the surface. So what has the BBC said? As expected, silence so far. No formal comment has been issued, and no BBC host has directly addressed Robinson's video. That silence is fueling speculation even more. People are saying, if it's nonsense, just say so. Why ignore it? Keir Starmer's team has also stayed quiet. No press release, no tweet, not even a spokesperson comment. And again, in today's world of instant rebuttals, that kind of silence feels strategic or suspicious, depending on who you ask. Public trust in mainstream media has been declining for years, not just in the UK, but globally. Add in rising alternative platforms like GB News, Talk TV, and countless online streamers, and the monopoly once held by the BBC is eroding. Starmer, for his part, has cultivated a carefully moderated public image, calm, logical, authoritative. But critics say that's only possible because hard questions often get avoided or delayed, especially by outlets with massive reach. So when someone like Robinson, with no mainstream platform of his own, pushes these claims, the reaction isn't just about him. It's about a public already on edge, already frustrated, already suspicious. The question now is simple: does this grow? Will more journalists speak out? Will the BBC address the accusations? Will Starmer respond? Or will silence remain the strategy? Because if Robinson's claims continue to echo unanswered, the public may start filling in the blanks themselves. And that's where things get unpredictable. Because if there's one thing modern politics teaches us, it's that public trust isn't lost overnight. It slips, quietly, piece by piece, until one moment sparks a total break. So here we are. One controversial figure, one massive accusation, and two powerful institutions refusing to blink. Is this just noise from the fringe? Or the beginning of a media reckoning? We'll be watching.